There are times in your briefings where you seem so comfortable. Then there's times where you seem frustrated by the lines of questioning. So I want to know what the job is like versus what you expected it to be like.
Well, I'm a human being, so even though every day I try to be completely even-keeled, and always my objective, per the president's direction, is to treat people with respect and take questions and provide accurate information. That's my goal every day, but I'm also a human. And sometimes when you're answering the question, the same question a 10th time, or when a question, more likely the things that get under my skin are when a question, the premise of a question is based in inaccurate information, misleading information, that can be frustrating. I try not to show it too much, try not to let people see me sweat too much, but occasionally I have a moment of humanity.
Well, so those questions that are based on falsehoods, they come from brands like Newsmax, which does sometimes get called on in the briefing room. I know a lot of liberals don't want Fox News to get called on. I think they should be, but I know a lot of liberals, a lot of Democrats don't want it. So why do you call on Fox News and Newsmax?
Well, Brian, we know there's a lot of different points of view on this, as you just referenced. But my point of view, and more importantly, the president's point of view, is that the story is not about me or a debate with news outlets. The story is about the plans of the administration and what we're trying to project to the American people. And when he pledged to govern for all Americans, that means talking to a range of outlets, liberal, conservative, people who have different areas of interest. So that's exactly what I try to do every day in the briefing room.
He said in his inaugural, we all have a duty to defend the truth and defeat the lies. 5 months in, do you feel you've made any progress with that, defeating the lies?
I try every day to. And Brian, I think one of the things I try to focus on, or we all do in this administration, is not undervaluing the intelligence of the American people. When people ask a question that is based on a false premise or a question that skips over some details, what we try to do on our best days is be informative. Explain how a process works. How does a bill become a law? What's the importance of communicating or going to the G7 or NATO? We don't need to completely dumb things down. We need to speak about things in an accessible way, but we have a responsibility to peel the curtains back in governing and government and how things work. And, we think the American people will hopefully respond to that. What our assessment is of our success, I will tell you, I never thought we would be successful in rebuilding every element of trust with the public in 5 months. It's going to be an ongoing process and something we'll keep working on every day.
Obviously, the press corps wants to talk to the president more often. Why haven't you held more than one press conference, one big press conference?
Well, Brian, I have an interesting statistic just for you in my back pocket that Martha Kumar, I'll credit, shared with me last week. In the first 100 days of this president's presidency, he took questions from the press 77 days. I don't know how that compares historically, but he takes questions several times a week, is almost always open to have that engagement with reporters, and I expect that will continue to be the case.
Now, on Friday, a reporter shouted a question and it was answered, but the setting for a formal press conference that demands the country's attention, you all have chosen not to go that route. He doesn't give many interviews either. Is that part of an attempt to lower the temperature, be less visible, be boring?
Certainly not. I don't think anything we're doing around here is boring. Getting the pandemic under control, going on our first foreign trip, putting millions of Americans back to work. I don't know what version of that is boring. But I will tell you that there's an opportunity several times a week for the president to have an engagement and answer questions from reporters. I understand there's questions about a formal press conference, but that may be driven more by the media than it is by the American public, Brian.
I figured you'd say that. You used to be on this side of the camera. You were a CNN commentator in between your time working for the Obama administration and now working for Biden. What did you learn here? What did you take from CNN, and how does it apply to your job now?
I mean, a lot. One, when you're a CNN commentator or commentator for any network, you do spend a lot of time sitting on a set, being prepared to give your input on a breaking news issue or an issue that's developing in real time. And that's certainly good preparation for standing in front of the camera at the briefing every day. And there also are a few people who I may have sat on that set with in the past who had strongly different views from mine. And that sometimes is replicated in the briefing room with some questions or the line of questioning that comes up. So I tap into a lot of things I had the honor and pleasure of doing in the past press, including being a CNN commentator, including serving at the State Department, and I know that helps me in the briefing every day.
Well, there's a version on the liberal blogs of something that goes like this. Psaki smacks down, Psaki shuts down a questioner. It's this narrative that we're seeing, people celebrating you for doing it. And yet that kind of reminds me of cable news and the way that the cable news engages. I'm not sure that's always actually good for the country, even though it might be entertaining.
Well, look, Brian, I think, one, I'm not putting out those assessments. What I will tell you, though, is that I also have a responsibility not to allow the briefing room to become a forum for propaganda or a forum for pushing forward falsehoods or inaccurate information. My best preparation from that was actually serving as the State Department spokesperson when there were representatives of the Russian and Chinese media in the briefing room asking me questions that were directed by their government. So we see that from time to time in the briefing room, not every single day at all, but I have a responsibility to the public to make sure they're getting accurate information and the premises of questions that are propaganda pushing are not giving them inaccurate information.
And speaking of inaccurate information, you were asked on Friday at the briefing about Facebook and about the ban against former President Trump that's in effect now for almost 2 more years. You said the Biden White House wants the platforms to crack down on disinformation. But what does that actually mean in practice? What do you envision that looking like?
Look, there are a range of ways to do that, Brian, including, these platforms, how they attract users, how they're tracking the information that is going out there to the public. Certainly, it's a decision by them who is allowed to use their platforms. As I also said on Friday, we know a lot about former President Trump and how he uses these platforms, and it feels pretty unlikely he's going to massively change his approach over the next 2 years. I guess we'll see. But there's a lot of ways that these platforms can take initiative, can take steps themselves to ensure that the American public is not getting, or the global public, to be honest, is not getting inaccurate information.
For other PR professionals who watch what you do, for journalists who watch what you do, what's your advice for them about trying to stay close to the truth in this world of lies?
Well, I think what I try to do is stay grounded to the facts, and what I mean by that, the details, and what we can help provide publicly to clarify context, to make it more understandable to the press, to the public. And sometimes it's not more complicated than that. Really talking to policy experts and gaining an understanding myself so that I can communicate in a way that my mother, my mother-in-law, other people who are not involved in politics like you and I are every day would understand what we're trying to do. I keep grounded in that, but try to go deep in the details so I can kind of pull out and make it accessible.
Well, that's the common thread. I know this is often adversarial, but it also has to be functional. Is the relationship between the White House and the press corps now at least functional in ways it wasn't in the Trump years?
I think so. Look, I think I go into the briefing room every day, and I think the reporters do the same thing. They're going to ask tough questions. They're going to push me where they want more information. They want me to give more information. That's their job. My job is to provide as much information as I can, the president's point of view, what our policies are to the American public. Sometimes I can't provide every single detail of what's happening privately because it's a private negotiation or a private discussion, or there's a national security issue at play. That's a push and pull. But that's a healthy push and pull, part of our democracy, and something, frankly, returning the briefing is something that sends a message to the world that we're not afraid to engage. We're not afraid. We believe in the free press, and it's part of the message that we're going to now project, even as we go on our first overseas trip next week.
I should mention that we pre-taped with Psaki on Friday before those new revelations about the gag order at the New York Times. Otherwise, obviously, we would have asked about it. I did ask her when the press briefing room will return to pre-COVID norms. So let's get to that. But first, some personal questions. You recently told David Axelrod that you envisioned being in this job for about a year. And that's partly because, it's a grind and you're going to hand it off to the next person. Is that still what you're thinking timing-wise? So does that mean next January is when you envision handing it off?
We'll see, Brian. I mean, I always serve, like any of us, at the pleasure of the president. He asked me to serve in this job. Hopefully he doesn't fire me tomorrow, but, it's always who he wants to serve in this job. I'm not walking out the door at day 365. I think what I was conveying to my old friend David Axelrod is that, there's an opportunity. One of the roles I love to play in this job is an opportunity to lift young talent and new faces up and give other people an opportunity to be the front face and shine. I also have 2 little kids who are in preschool, but this is a job of a lifetime, a huge honor to serve this president in this time. And I'm not running out the door at a specific mark, but I do want to give others an opportunity, and I do have my kids in mind and spending time with them.
I appreciate thinking like you're in a relay race. You have the torch, you're going to hand it off to the next person. We're all bigger than our own individual role, so I get that. I wonder if also you think about the history-making aspect of this job right now, the historic time that we are in the midst of a pandemic. You started in that briefing room with social distancing. Now it's at 50% capacity. When will the briefing room return to what we would call normal, 100% capacity?
Hopefully very, very soon. We are working to implement our own process here with bringing staff back to work full-time in the EEOB and in the West Wing, certainly opening up the briefing room to 100% capacity. We're working with our COVID team on that, but very soon is certainly my hope.